You know, at this point, it's actually a very faint plume of smoke. It seems like there's whatever is left burning off from that last fire that happened. So in the distance, I don't know, Jose, can you zoom in and maybe give them a little idea? This is a very faint black smoke there. It's not any of that white smoke. So I'm wondering if this is actually just still burn off from this area. And you know, I can tell you that right when we left our spot
That's a good shot.
earlier, right at the top of the 6 o'clock, we could smell a little something in the air, a little tickle in our throats. So that's why we decided to move off just a little bit here. But we're gonna, but we just moved to this area. Like I said, we're about a mile and a half from the chemical plant that's down there. I think we're at a safe zone, but we are seeing you know, a lot of planes coming over, just monitoring what's happening. And just one thing that really stuck out with me when I was talking with Bernice, she's a resident that lived here. Bernice was telling me that she lived here, you know, all her life. She's actually the local real estate agent, and she's just she wants people to know that this Crosby is still a beautiful place to live. You know, she doesn't want this one incident here to give Crosby a bad name. And I can tell you, it's a beautiful country right here. A lot of farmland and a lot of very kind people out here. But at this point, it does seem that those fires are starting to come down. I don't know what the vantage point looks like from any of the chopper views from your guys' area.
Yeah, we're working to circle the chopper back around to that area over the Arkema plant, but thanks for giving us a look from your camera. That's for sure. We're also awaiting word from
I can also tell you guys,
Fire Marshal. Yeah, go right ahead, John.
And I can also tell. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was, you know, let me give you a little idea where we were before here. We were actually just over at the Crosby Fire Department trying to get a little update over there. And those crews, like I said, they are ready to go just in case something does happen. You could see the gear, the firemen's suits just all laid out on the ground, ready for those men and women to jump in the fire suits and jump in the fire engines to go. So that they're on standby. And what they're telling me is just like, they were told, and emergency officials have decided that if this catches fire, they're just going to let it burn. And honestly, that is the safest thing for them to do right now. I do know that earlier this morning that the EPA did do some testing and in the air on the outside of this evacuation zone, which is about 1.5 mile circumference around here. And the EPA at that time didn't sense any chemicals in the air there, so at least the residents don't have anything to worry about at that point. I'm, like I said, I'm about 1.5 miles here, and at least where the wind is blowing, we can't really smell anything at this point.